Hi guys and welcome back. Today we are here at IKEA in Budapest and I'm going to share some of the features of Nokia 7 Plus with you guys. So let's go inside and see how it works.
So let's give it a try and record a slow motion video. And for that, I have to open my phone, unlock it, and then click on the camera button that you see on the right corner down there. There we go. Now we are into the camera options. Sorry for the background noise. You can see the still photography options on the left side. These are all still options. We will go for the video. So I click on the video button and now it's video button. I will see the options and click on the slow motion. So now we have started recording a slow motion video. There you go. It is recording now. I will share with you in a moment the slow motion version of the video as well, but at this moment you can see the real-time recording. This is the real-time recording that the car is coming, people are passing by, and it is done. I stopped it and I closed my camera. Now let's see how the effects are going to work. So quickly, I will show you the slow-mo version. Now this is the same video, but the slow motion version. So we don't have to have additional options. For example, if I remember old good times, I used to use the camera and then different softwares to make this kind of slow motion versions. But it's so handy that we have the slow motion option built in as a standard option in Nokia 7 Plus. So we don't have to go for additional editing, etc. I think it's a very good opportunity for vloggers to have it if they have quick vlogs to make. Like it's very handy. I can clearly see, and it's quite useful. So if you're a vlogger, this is something really that you need to have in your pocket all the time. So this is the slow version, and you can see the car moving in slowly. That was the one, and the people also. So this is the slow version. So that was a one slow-mo version. Now let's give another try and see another example how it can work for us as a slow-mo version. So I open my options, click on the slow motion, click on the recording button, and I've started recording this slow motion version again. Now let's stop it here and let's see how it works. So quickly you can see this is a slow motion coming up inside IKEA. So the people with the cart are moving, people from the background are coming in, and slowly and gradually you can see this is working like this. So this was yet another example for a slow motion kind of version. Now we'll go to another dimension. So that's the time-lapse version. So this is another option. I'll click on the time-lapse this time. And now I've started recording, and you can see it's a normal version as before. People are just moving around and you can see them moving, but we'll see this into a time-lapse version. This is another kind of a facility that we lacked in the normal cameras, and this is one of the wonderful kind of options that we have in Nokia 7 Plus that you can see. So I will stop here because the test is done, and I will share with you the time-lapse version. You can see it's fast now. So another time-lapse recording. I will click on the time-lapse here. I put it on the top of my car, so it's on the roof, and now I'm recording the people passing by, the vehicles passing by, and the flags in the background. So this is the normal version of the recording, so it's a standard recording going on. And in the background you see the flags, and the people are also going to be moving all across. I hope you can see them. So this is another version of time-lapse. So I remember it was the same difficulty for us, that we keep on recording all the day and then processing it into a way that is suitable for the publishing on YouTube or other social media channels. But it's very handy in this camera. We have the standard or the default option in Nokia 7 Plus that we can record it. So it's a 1 minute recording that I'm making, by the way, but certainly the time that I have to record is more than 1 minute that I have to keep recording and keep the camera still. So ideally I suggest you should have a stand for the camera to make sure that it is still. Unfortunately, I didn't have the stand at this moment. Just wanted to share a quick view with you. So just I used my hands and tried my level best to keep it as standard and still as I could. So that's going to be eventually processed by the phone itself as a version of time-lapse that we normally use to make with multiple softwares. So to slow down the pace or the fast, make the pace fast and see how it works. So let's wait a few more seconds, and I believe then we'll be ready to see what outcome do we have for our time-lapsed version here. It's quite interesting, actually. You have all the options in your pocket now, and honestly, as a vlogger, I can carry it with me, and it's very handy in the planes, on the way, on the roads, in the boat, anywhere, on the bridge. It's with me. I don't have to use additional cameras to kind of record and wait for the things to happen. It's just quickly you take it out and just shoot it out and just process. It's up to you which option you want to do, and it's not only the options we have for the video kind of versions, but there are a lot of options, as I shared in the start, for still photography as well, and it's quite handy. So I'll leave it up to you to explore and try your own creativity with different options on these kind of standard facilities that you have in Nokia 7 Plus. But I think now it's almost the time to stop the video and see what kind of fact did we get as a result of a time-lapse selection. So we will see now 1 minute time-lapse out of this whole recording that we did, which was certainly good enough time. So I will press the button here and I'll stop it here. So let's see what is the effect in terms of time-lapse view. So you can see now it's a time-lapse version, certainly much faster and smoother as well. I can see it's quite smooth. If you have a standard stand, it's going to be even better, the quality and the result of this time-lapse version. But honestly, I really look forward to take it on a lake near Budapest, for example, Balaton Lake or Valence Lake, and shoot some of the still moments. On top of that, these kind of options, for example, this one, it's really interesting to have on your hands all the time. So this was one option. I would also like to share another example that I shooted like on a small bird that you will see. So let's have a look. So this bird is now in a slow motion. So I'm directly sharing with you the slow motion version, and it's kind of moving slowly. Now you will see it flying, and this is somehow I managed to capture it. So you can see how the bird will fly, and it's a slow-mo version. It's not normal version, and I think this is quite interesting to see how it has been captured. There you go. So that's another feature, slow-mo feature in the camera, the video options. Quite interesting, honestly. So let's give it a try on a live bokeh mode. So live bokeh mode, you reach here and you can see the movement. So you can increase or decrease the intensity. You have two types of objects, in the foreground and the background. So we'll try them, and you can see with this selection, you can easily blur fore or background images. So this is one of the cool features that I've been looking for in the cameras in the past that I had, the phone cameras especially, to have this kind of feature. Like you don't need to be a photographer to do all this. Just simply click on the image that you want to be clear, and the rest of the stuff will be blurred in the background. So I will take a couple of images to give you a visibility how it works. So let's take the foreground clear first, this one, and then we will take another one that is the background clear, so foreground blurred. Let's try the same option in IKEA. So live bokeh, and you can see the image is a bit close. You can see it's showing us the notification it's too near, but still, I believe we can work around this and we can take a few good images with this. So I will also share a couple of examples taken from this particular view with this phone. Let's give another try with the same option, live bokeh in IKEA. Sorry for the background noise and the movements and the shutter, but I hope it's good enough to make you realize you can see the foreground and background being blurred, deliberately. So that's how. So guys, let's have a look at some more sample pictures which were taken using Nokia 7 Plus. All of these images were taken within Hungary, Budapest, and were taken from the Nokia 7 Plus I won in a employee competition. If you're a vlogger, I must recommend you this phone because this has the features which are quite friendly for the vloggers. I wish you all the very best, and I look forward to speak to you in my next review or in next tutorials. Bye-bye.